Anyways, guys, what's up? What's going on? It's your boy here, Ryan RhyBeats. How's everybody doing? Today we have a. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We have a screen printing job. Pretty simple. This is the design right here. We're gonna do it from start to finish. Well, I guess not really from start to finish because I printed this thing already, the transparency. But everything else, we're gonna do. Let's get on with this thing. All right, come on. Man, it feels like when I open my garage. Well, you guys can't hear me, huh? Man, it seems like each time I open my garage is gonna fall apart. I put these weather stripping, but look, see that? That's the paint from the door. It's like it's sticking to it. Look, you guys can see it. Look at my finger. I don't know what to do. All right, let's talk about this project, guys. Let's talk about this project. So this project, we're doing a handful, but see how it's very, I don't know, it's not detailed, but the lines are really thin. So I think I'm gonna go with maybe with like a 180. A 180 should do it. I don't want to go 200 because it's gonna be a white print. So I want to make sure that it goes through. The other thing is that it's gonna be all polyester, 100% polyester. So you know that means we're gonna be using with anything polyester. You have to use something that has a low cure or something with a poly specific for polyester, especially with white. So the ink is gonna be a little thick in a sense. So I don't want to go 200 mesh because it's gonna be very difficult to push through. So yeah, I think 180, just because I want to make sure I get those details in there. I think that'll be good. So yeah, so what we're gonna do now is set up our screens. We're gonna go and burn it and then wash it out. Okay. All right, I don't even know why I had the garage door open because I had to close it anyway. Got the safety light on, so let's go ahead and look for our screens. So like I said, we're gonna be using a 180. Let's see what we have. I think I got a 180. I should. I had like my screens are like 180s, 160s, a couple of 200 stuff, but anyway, let's see. Here we go, 180s. 180 mesh. Put that aside. If you guys are wondering how long my VPR lasts in storage like this, it's been a few months now since I ordered these things, and it still works, or it's still usable, I should say. If you guys can't hear me, I got the fan blowing because it's hot. It's hot in the garage. It's about 95, I think. Not scorching hot, but it's hot. Let's get our pre-registration template. There we go. Let's get our design artwork ready. Let's get our tape. Got our mark where we want it to be. Make sure it's all lined up. Let's get our screen. Once again, we are using a 180 mesh screen. This is coated with VPR emulsion. Let's go ahead and put that thing down. All right, ready. All right, let's get our Anatol going. We're using the Anatol Aurora. This is my exposure unit. Come on. All right. line it up. Alright, if you guys are wondering, my exposure time here is 9 seconds, PSI of 3.6, that's just the vacuum. So let's go ahead and start. So what it does, it'll vacuum out at 3.6 PSI. Then when it gets all the air out, it's gonna start exposing. You guys can see, there it is, 9. You guys see the blue light or purple light, whatever. That's it. Take it out. Alright, so a crucial step for me is I got a water of just bottled water, and then spray it. Now if you have a dip tank, you can just dip it in your dip tank, just water. Just go ahead and spray it, front and back. You kind of see, I don't know if you guys can see, the design starting to show, which is what we want. And what we're gonna do is let it sit for a little bit while we get our wash booth ready. We're gonna let this thing sit. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna leave it out in the sun to dry and to post expose, I guess. So if you guys have any questions of why I do it this way, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't have a dark room, so my wash booth is outside. For me to dip it in water or spray it is a very critical thing, because as you can see, it's nice and bright outside, and it will definitely harden or expose the screen some more. When you're spraying it with water or putting it in a dip tank, what it does is whatever's not burned or whatever is water soluble, it'll start to break down. So it's easier for me to wash the screen. That's the main reason why I do it, and that's the only way to do it, especially if you're gonna do it outside like I'm doing it. Let's go and open up our garments here and take a look at it. Alright. Oh, so like I was saying, these are the Gildan Performance. These ones are the 42,000, and then we do have a poly cotton royal, which is next level. So the next level, I forgot what material it is. It's a 65-35 cotton poly. So there you go. So that's what we're gonna be putting on. Everything's gonna be a white print, white ink, and let me show you guys what we're gonna be using as far as the plastisol. Okay. So if you're using something that has 100% polyester, you want to have something that's, especially with white, you want to have something that has some sort of dye blocking or low bleed properties. So we're gonna be using this guy. I haven't used this in a while. So this is the International Coatings 741 Poly White. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at it. Ooh, nice and pretty. What we're doing right now is let's just stir it, mix it all up. Very easy to use. Look how creamy it is. All right, so let me read you guys the details of that ink. Again, it's the 741 International Coatings. I know it's hot here, guys. I'm sweating. This is a poly white ink. It says this plastic ink is specifically formulated to help block dye migrations. If you're using 100% polyester, you need something that has dye migration or dye blocking migration or low bleed. So, which means that if you're using 100% poly, let's say red, in time that white ink is gonna look pink because when you put it through the conveyor dryer, the color of the polyester will become gaseous and it'll start bleeding through that that plastisol. So it says low bleed, high pigment for use with 100% polyester or high polyester content, meaning that 100% polyester or like a high poly blend, like a 60-40, you know, something that has more of the polyester into the cotton. Does that make sense? So it's excellent opacity. Let's see here. Recommended fabrics: 100% cotton, cotton polyester, and polyester. Yeah. So as far as curing goes, we're gonna cure this at, well, the curing temperature it says here is 275 degrees to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Since we are using 100% poly, we're gonna get very close to 300, maybe not 310. You know, somewhere around there, somewhere between 280, 290, 300 the most. At maybe like 30 seconds under the conveyor dryer. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the screen to dry. It should be done by now. And then we're gonna load it up and get this thing going. All right, so turn on our lasers. Lasers on. Let's go ahead and register the screen. Make sure it's where we want it to be. Okay, I'm off a little bit, but let's get our micros. Let's lift it up, put it back down, make sure we're still in this on point, on center. Cool. Okay, we are ready to go. All right, we're gonna be using our test pail on here. That was good. Okay. Let's do it. Tell you what, that looks pretty darn good. That looks pretty good. With polyester, when you flash print, you don't want it to be too hot because you're still getting to the point that you still might get dye migration. So you just want to flash it to the point that it's, you know, it's dry to the touch, and that's it. You're not trying to cure it, okay? So maybe turn down your seconds, maybe to 2 seconds, but or turn your heating to a little less than what you usually do it. But yeah, that's it. Flip, dry to touch. Cool. All right, man, I got ink on my camera, which kind of sucks. Hope it comes off. Some of you guys were asking how come I don't use the spray tack. I have them here. Look, see, they're ready to go. I haven't used it in about a year. It's probably clogged. But if you guys are wondering, I'm using these. This is the PMI dual tack palette tape. This one's actually the which one is this one? Which palette tape is it? This one? It's the 3, because there's 2 different kinds. This is I forgot the number. Well, I think it's the 360. It's the, see, I got this one. This is the high tack, which is the 382 high tack. I don't use this one. This is a sample from PMI and them. So I use this one, which I forgot what number. I think it's the 360. It's not the high tack, because the high tack one is just too tacky for me, I guess. So I've had this tape here for a while now, I think a few months. What you need to do, how you guys do it is, not how you guys do it, but how you retack it, I guess, is you get the bottled water, right? See that? H2O, and a scrub brush. You guys could probably use the brush that has a handle. I like to use this brush right here, or this squeegee. What is this called again? Whatever. It's the one that you can get at Home Depot or your lumber store or whatever. This is for grout, like a tile grout. You know, you put the grout in the tile. So it's very dense. It's hard. It's easy because it has a soft side, and which has a little more of a thicker, harder side. So that's what I like to use. And what you need to do is, if you have a flash dryer, turn the flash on. It's gonna get loud. So the only thing you need to do is spray it, water, and scrub it off. What it does, it'll take all the fibers from the shirt that you had on there. That's it. And then you put it under the heat, and it will. Is it on? It's not on. There it is. Yeah, you put it back under the heat, and it will re-tack itself, I guess. The only thing is, yeah, you'll make a mess on the floor when you in, but sweep it up. And you guys can see, I don't cover the whole palette. It's just up to here because my designs don't go up that far. It's just probably going to be here where this line is and this line is. So there it is, under the heat, securing, ready to go. All right, I had to reset my my SD card here. Cool. Okay. Hopefully the ones I recorded earlier are still there. Whoops. All right, let's get started. We're gonna turn our conveyor dryer. We need to set it to a lower temp, 275-ish. Let's go with that. So we're gonna wait till that gets to temp, and then we're gonna do a test, make sure it's the correct temp. Okay, so I know you guys see set at 640, but the shirt, when it goes down to the conveyor, it's not gonna be 640. It's gonna be like close to 280, 300. When you know it's ready with this conveyor dryer, the 3 lights are blinking. Kind of see it. Ta-da! And then it says up here, ready. Yeah, ready, steady. All right, let's go ahead and do our test print. 100% polyester. Here we go. What's wrong with this shirt? Oh, I messed up one. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna flash print. So let's go ahead and. There's our print. We're gonna go flash. What we're gonna do is gonna touch it. See, it's still wet, so I gotta up the heat. If you don't want it to be dry, just to the touch. Since it's still wet, we're gonna throw it under there. Okay, it's dry to the touch. Let's do our print, flash, and then print. Again, we want it to be roughly around 280, 300, maybe 310, but not that high. Let's check it. Come on. All right, it's going under. What we're gonna do is get our temp gun. Okay, right now it's under there. 260, 280, 290, 305, 310, 312, 314, 16. Okay, now we're going up to 3. All right. I think we're good. Okay. It looks good. The highest that the temp went, I think it went up to like 325, I think. So what we're gonna do is bring it down, maybe like 8 degrees, and I think we'll be good by then. Or the way to get rid of that is bump up your speed. Right now I got it on 35. Actually I had it on 40 last time. So there it is. So what we're gonna do is wait for this thing to cool off, and then let's see again, because I don't want it to be at 320. 310 is probably like the most I'd like to have it. So the way to do that is turn down your speed, or turn down your temp. I like how the temp is right now. Let's just up the speed. Okay, let's try it again. Alright guys, so here's the temp. You guys can see that. The highest was 319 at 620, and then at 40 seconds. So I think we're good. I think we're good. I have to lower the temp down about, I think it was, I have to lower it down 20 degrees on here to get to that temp I want. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and get ready and put it through its paces. To be honest, I totally forgot I had this 741 poly white ink. Man, I forgot, and I don't know why I bought a whole gallon. I think I was doing a project. I can't remember. It's been years right now. But man, it's so much easier to use. From, you know, coming from the Fusion 180. If you guys haven't used Fusion 180, it's a great ink, especially if you have automatic. But it's so thick. And I even got their second formula, which is supposed to be easier to use. It's the same. But if you do have an automatic, Fusion 180 is great. But that white poly ink, man, it's smooth. I like it. And it's easy to use. It's not so thick. But with anything with poly, make sure you guys clean up right away. Don't let it sit, because it will get hard. But yeah, if you guys are willing to try it out, make sure you guys go hit up NorCal Scraper Supply. All that stuff's in the description below, and get 10% discount. So go ahead and try it out. But man, I forgot about this thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and fold up the shirts and get it packaged up. All right guys, that's it. This is it. Just simple, one color print. Came out pretty good. I like how it's supposed to be his girls. But yeah, about 4 fingers down from the top. Looks good. It's only a handful, but I did give him an extra one because I wanted to make sure I filled my pallets of 6. All right, we're gonna fold it, bag it up in the bag. This is actually for my general contractor here at the homes here they're building. And he said, hey man, you do some shirts for us? I'm like, hell yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I think he's gonna come by, pick him up on Monday. So I bagged that up. I'm gonna bag this one separately because so he knows that this is the extra one I'm giving him. So I'll bag that up. All right guys, that's it, we're done. I'm gonna go clean up my my screen there, and that's it for today. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment below, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next one. All right, keep grinding, peace out.